United. Evening Stinks. Oh, top of the league.
Super Frankie Lampard. Sometimes I hate doing this show. Most times I love it. Tonight I hate it. Tonight I don't want to be here. I'll be honest, I don't want to be here. How are you? God, what am I meant to say?
Okay,
yeah,
firstly... I'll leave that up to you.
Okay.
You
firstly...
Shut up!
Say what you say.
Oh, I'm going to be like that all night, aren't I? Firstly, well done to Sheffield United, right? I have to say that because they defended absolutely brilliantly. They were fantastic tonight and they deserved the win. They were probably, it pains me to say it, unbelievably the better team on the pitch. They just wanted it. They worked for it. They defended well. They looked strong. They didn't look like the side that looked like they're going to go down. So well done to Sheffield United. Congratulations to them.
Yep.
I'm hoping to draw this speech out for about another 2 hours and 57 minutes, and then we can go home without taking any... you want me to talk about Man United? Listen, as Hugh Wisencroft left the studio, he said that... What are you laughing for?
Darren Lewis has just messaged me.
Darren's probably listening. Can I just say now? Darren's texted me 22 times tonight. I've deleted every one. I haven't read them. They will never, ever be opened. I don't have them. They're deleted. Oh, for God's sake.
Don't worry, I've got him.
Oh, for God's sake. Not his laugh.
All right, Daz, we're live on national radio. Anything you want to say? Daz up!
Oh, that's a shame. You got him on speakerphone?
Oh, Daz.
Oh, that's a shame. Never mind. What a shame. Don't call him up in there.
Don't worry, I'll get him back.
No.
No, don't worry.
As Hugh Wisencroft said, he's that result was coming for a long, long time. I don't necessarily agree. What are you doing, Jay?
Hold on.
Well, we'll leave Darren Lewis for another night, shall we?
Hold on. Just wait there, Stinks.
It's obviously not working. Oh, fuck.
Daz?
How are you?
See, this isn't fair because you don't come on when Liverpool lose. Now we've got a bloody ISDN night. It doesn't even use his ISDN when we do the news. He's got ISDN, hasn't he? He's got ISDN night. It's crystal clear when United lose.
Daz, what's your mood right now? Go on.
I must ask. You know, is it true? I just want to know. I've been hearing from certain people behind the glass that they walked past the green room ahead of the show while you were watching the game, Andy, and you were crying.
I love YouTube. Thanks, Daz. Have a good one.
Is it true?
Yeah, go on. It's so hot in here. Gee, go on.
Is it true? We're
not going to go to a break.
People were walking past the green room, and they saw you crying in the green room.
Yeah, if only we had a green room, Daz. If only we had a green room.
Oh, you know the room. You know the room that we use.
I know the room.
You know the room.
What do they say?
Well, they say that you were by yourself throwing things at the TV. There was a few tears. Is that true? Because I've actually called up to console you. You know, I know you're hard on me, but I want to give you a lovely guy.
You're a lovely man, Daz.
Darren, if you give it, you've got to take it. You know that.
Will
you come on tomorrow night after the Spurs game?
I did the papers. Did I not do the papers on the night that Liverpool lost?
You did, to be fair.
Yeah, but not very well. Come on, will you come on after the Darren Lewis derby tomorrow night?
All right, I promise. It's not the Darren Lewis derby, but I promise I will come on tomorrow night.
Thanks for
coming
coming
on. Console you again. I'll console you again.
Yeah, just get off my show. See you later, Darren. It's one of those days. It was one of those days. I don't think that result was coming. Maybe a month ago I would have said that result was coming. I thought we turned a corner. It just wasn't to be tonight. It just wasn't to be. I was slightly surprised in his team selection, if I'm being brutally honest. Tunzabi and Maguire together at the back. You know, when you've got players like Lindelof, you've got him on the bench, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking for excuses. Maybe United just weren't good enough. I suppose if you've got Tunzabi and Maguire next to each other with Telles and Bassat, etc., we should have a team good enough to beat Sheffield United. Pogba, Matic, Rashford, Bruno. I don't know. It just wasn't to be, was it? It just wasn't to be tonight.
Well, if you're gonna win the title,
I don't agree with this. What you're going to say?
Would Man City have lost that game?
No, but Liverpool lost 7, whatever it was, to Aston Villa. Spurs tonked Man United early on in the season, scoring 6.
But if
it's such. Usually, I'd agree with you. If you want to win the title, you've got to win these games.
You can afford to lose to Sheffield United.
No, but you look at the league. No, we can't afford to.
Is football that drunk? You can afford to do it.
No, but we are 1 point off top spot.
Oh no, no. But we're talking about tonight. I mean, I mean,
I don't think this would define Manchester United season. I don't think we're going to lose the league by 3 points, and you'll look back and go, "Well, we should have beaten Sheffield United." I don't think that will be the case.
well, no, but your home form will be the reason you've lost it.
Yeah, but we're not meant to win it this season.
Okay, well that's fine then. So you won't mind losing.
Well, no, I always mind
Oh, you
losing.
mind losing.
No, but we're not meant to win it. We're in a place where we perhaps shouldn't be.
Look, let's credit Sheffield United because I haven't written. I said this last week or the week before. I haven't completely written Sheffield United off yet. All right.
What, to win the league? You think it's that drunk?
I haven't written them off to stay up yet. I haven't. I don't know how you can go from being a really good side last season, really good side. As we went into lockdown, they had their eyes on, probably not going to be anywhere near European football, but they had their eyes on the big prize of Champions League football. They fell off a cliff, and they're still falling off that cliff. This result tonight, performance, might be the one that just does something because they got good players. They have. You don't do what they did last year. Clearly, they lost Henderson, who went back to your play. That is a big miss. But largely, it's the same team. It's the same team. So how can you go from being what they did to where they are now? I still think that there might be a bit of a twist for Sheffield United this season.
Hello, Ryan.
Hello, gentlemen. United lost. I just wanted to reassure you that I'm all right. I'm still here.
Oh, is that Ryan? Ryan, how you doing?
I'm all right. I'm a bit annoyed after that, but it's one of them, innit? Everything that we did, everything that we tried to create, Sheffield United had a way of dealing with it, and they did well. And it's a bit frustrating because I felt the team was that we put out was good enough to beat Sheffield United. And you mentioned Tuanzebe before. I've been hoping to see more of him, and I'm glad he played, but he didn't have the best game. But hopefully we can put this behind us. But
Just one of those things, Ryan. Ryan, even the greats have bad days. Right, it happens, Ryan.
Yeah.
All right, don't worry about it.
Exactly, you're right. And we've still got the FA Cup, we've still got Europa League, there's still a chance. We might have just gifted the City the title, but we can still bounce back. All the out people are already coming out giving it that he's not good enough. He did his job, he put the boys out there, he put a good enough team out to win, and it's not his fault he doesn't win.
Ryan, always a pleasure. Look after yourself, pal. We'll speak to you in a bit.
Absolutely. Thanks, gentlemen.
Thanks, man. Always our pleasure. There you go, Ryan.
So he has mixed his squad up, hasn't he? He's now.
But look at the team. That's good enough. That's good enough.
Yeah,
you pick those 11, they take to the field.
Yeah.
They should be winning the game.
Yeah,
I picked that 11. They should be winning the game.
But it didn't. And then
No, I know, but that's not that 11 is not. The reason for defeat tonight is not to do with Solskjaer. It's to do with the 11 on the field because those 11 are good enough to win.
Yeah, but
they are.
What have I always said? Who's your best number 9? Who's your best striker?
Cavani.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, okay, look.
He came on with half hour to go, Cavani.
You've still got, I suppose, every manager's got to shuffle his pack in a very difficult season. But getting those little decisions right is going to be the difference between. Look,
but Jay, we've got Arsenal at the weekend, right? Listen,
okay.
we should be able to field a team without Cavani and Marshall up top against bottom place Sheffield United and comfortably win the game.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But when it doesn't happen, you've got to say which was the more important game.
No, but that's hindsight. I would have picked this team tonight.
Well, you would have picked that team. You'd have picked Tuanzebe.
I would have picked this team.
You'd have picked Tuanzebe.
I would have had an eye on the Arsenal game, without a doubt. That's what Solskjaer's done.
When is the Arsenal game?
Saturday evening, 5:30.
What day is it today?
Wednesday.
I mean, there's.
Well, they're coming thick. No, come on. I'm sorry, but that reason for the defeat tonight was nothing to do with Solskjaer. Nothing at all.
Oh, you can't say that. You simply cannot say that.
I'm looking at the 11, Jay. That's good enough to beat most teams in the Premier League.
Look, it's good enough to beat Sheffield United. It should be, but it wasn't. You've got to look at the man.
It's not Solskjaer's fault.
Whose fault is it then?
The players on the pitch.
Who put them there?
But they're good enough.
Who put them there?
They're good enough.
Who put Tuanzebe alongside Maguire?
Nothing. Did you see him against PSG?
Sorry, did you see him against Sheffield United?
Yeah, I know, but he's picked him because he knows he can do a job.
Why has he not played more games then? Come on, you've got to look at the
No, I'm sorry, that's not Solskjaer tonight. That's the players.
The bench is stronger than the team.
Jay,
the bench.
Jay, the players will know
Look
they've
at the
let
bench.
themselves down.
Lindelof, Cavani.